Everything started like an ordinary Halloween party, but for 20-year-old Chloe Miller, this party was much more than just a costume. She was the daughter of Providence Police Chief Miller, and when she wore her father's uniform, she acted as if the entire justice system belonged to her. She thought everyone and everything would grant her these privileges. At the end of the night, while seeking fame on TikTok with the hashtag #HashDaddy'sKingdom, she didn't stop there. She was mocking real police officers on camera, physically touching their ranks to humiliate them and threatening to end that young officer's career. You won't believe it, but she was doing all this on camera for the platform where she was seeking fame. Madness. Chloe thought this was just a harmless party prank that would go viral, until that video landed on Judge Frank Caprio's desk in the courtroom. But the real disaster erupted in the courtroom. Chloe didn't know that what she shouted about her father while looking Judge Caprio in the eye would seal her own fate and punch her own ticket to ruin. So, what was that fatal thing this spoiled brat said while looking the legendary Frank Caprio right in the eye? Now, you will witness how a spoiled brat's obsession with going viral turns into viral shame. If you've listened to the story this far, I'd say don't miss the ending. Because in this story, you will hear the shocking end of a disrespectful youth who thought her father's badge was her personal shield. Now, lean back and let's dive into this high-tension story. But first, if I may ask, would you share with me in the comments how old you are as you listen to this story? Halloween night, downtown Providence. University crowds flood streets in costumes ranging from creative to questionable. Chloe Miller emerges from a cramped apartment, wearing something that violates every professional boundary. Her father's complete police uniform, badge included. Friends surround her with recording phones as she performs an exaggerated drunk cop routine, stumbling through mock arrests while treating sacred law enforcement symbols like costume jewelry. Sheriff Chloe, reporting for duty. Who needs arresting tonight? Laughter erupts as she staggers through mock police procedures, completely unaware this footage will replay in courtrooms nationwide and destroy her father's carefully built reputation within hours. The party mood faded when Officer Davis and his partner noticed the commotion. Two real officers approached, someone pretending to be one of them while drunk, and everyone could sense trouble as they arrived. "Miss, remove that uniform immediately," Officer Davis states firmly. "Wearing official police equipment without authorization violates multiple laws." Chloe spins around, phone still recording, treating this like bonus content for her social media empire. Violates what? Honey, this uniform belongs to my family. Chief Miller? That's my dad. Maybe you recognize the name since he literally controls your paychecks. Officer Davis maintains professionalism despite the obvious provocation. "Ma'am, intoxication while impersonating law enforcement is serious, regardless of family connections." This was the turning point. Chloe reached for Officer Davis's badge, touching it as cameras recorded everything. The crowd watched in silence as she crossed a serious line. "See this little tin star? Daddy handed these out to all you boys in blue. What Daddy gives, Daddy can absolutely take back. Might want to remember that before hassling his princess." The crowd went quiet. Even the college students realized Chloe had gone too far. Officer Davis stepped back, clearly unsettled by her actions and words. Chloe, riding her perceived victory, addresses cameras directly. "Everyone capturing this. Tag me in your posts. Use #Daddy'sKingdom and #ChiefsDaughter so people understand who runs this town." 6 hours later, the video had 50,000 views. By the next day, it was close to 1 million. Local news started calling. Then national outlets picked up the story. The Providence District Attorney launched an investigation almost immediately. Chief Miller watches his daughter's performance obliterate 3 decades of community trust building. Supporting criminal charges against his own child becomes the only path to preserving institutional credibility. The man who dedicated his life to law enforcement must now watch his daughter mock everything he represents. Tuesday morning brings Chloe entering Judge Frank Caprio's courtroom like she's attending a routine appointment. Dark sunglasses indoors, phone buzzing with notifications, zero comprehension of her world's imminent implosion. She carries herself with the same entitled confidence that destroyed her life on Halloween night. Judge Caprio maintains legendary composure while addressing obvious disrespect. Miss Miller, remove those sunglasses and silence that device. Court proceedings demand complete attention. Chloe exhales dramatically while grudgingly complying. Morning, Your Honor. Look, this whole situation appears bad, but honestly, it's been blown completely out of proportion. Halloween brings out everyone's creative side. Murmurs ripple through the courtroom as spectators process this dismissive attitude toward felony charges. Judge Caprio reviews case documentation with practiced patience. Miss Miller, you face charges including public intoxication, impersonation of law enforcement, and intimidation of a police officer. These allegations carry significant penalties. How do you respond? Chloe's response reveals exactly how privilege disconnects someone from reality. Significant penalties. Your Honor, seriously? I borrowed Dad's old shirt for a costume party. Since when did Halloween become a federal case? Everyone was drinking, everyone was laughing. Nobody suffered actual harm. Nobody suffered harm. You threatened Officer Davis's career while illegally wearing police insignia. Threatened? Chloe appears genuinely confused. Your Honor, major miscommunication happened here. I wasn't threatening anybody. I was clarifying family relationships for Officer Davis. He seemed confused about proper protocol when dealing with the police chief's family. Judge Caprio's expression shifts towards seriousness. Miss Miller, witness statements and video evidence show you told Officer Davis that your father could revoke his badge. You physically touched his official insignia without permission while making statements suggesting career retaliation. Explain how this constitutes clarifying relationships. Chloe maintains casual dismissiveness despite mounting evidence. I was providing context about respect and departmental structure. Dad spent 30 years earning his position. His officers should demonstrate appropriate courtesy toward family instead of treating us like random troublemakers. Subscribe to Judge Stories if you believe family names shouldn't grant immunity from legal consequences. Judge Caprio prepares confronting the most damaging evidence available. Miss Miller, prosecution submitted video footage from this incident that gained considerable social media attention. Are you familiar with this material? Chloe's confidence increases rather than diminishes. Absolutely, Your Honor, and reviewing that footage will completely support my position. Anyone watching can see I was having harmless fun without hurting anyone. Social media loves manufacturing drama. Let's examine what actually transpired. Courtroom monitors illuminate with footage viewed over 2 million times across platforms. Video opens with Chloe stumbling from the party, clearly intoxicated, wearing her father's complete uniform, including official badge. The quality is crystal clear, capturing every detail of her performance. Her slurred performance begins. Sheriff Chloe reporting for duty. Miss Miller, you've demonstrated identical disrespect and entitlement that generated these criminal charges. Your father's position provides zero exemption from consequences and certainly grants no authority within my courtroom. Judge Caprio's voice assumes deadly seriousness. Miss Miller, your actions didn't merely violate laws. They betrayed your father's life work and dishonored everything his badge symbolizes. Your consequences will reflect that betrayal's severity. For public intoxication while impersonating law enforcement, you'll spend 24 hours in county detention understanding authentic consequences. Chloe's face drains completely of color. Detention? Your Honor, that's impossible. I have academic obligation. You should have considered those before treating law enforcement like costume entertainment. Intimidating Officer Davis and abusing your father's position, you're sentenced to 150 hours community service at our police academy training facility. You'll maintain equipment, clean training areas, and assist academy operations. Perhaps you'll finally comprehend the dedication required to earn the badge you mocked. Judge Caprio delivers his most devastating punishment. Since your disrespect achieved viral status, your accountability will too. You'll participate in a public press conference with your father present to formally apologize to Officer Davis, the police department, and this community. Chloe stares in complete horror. Public apology. With my father attending, before news media. Your viral disrespect demands viral accountability, Miss Miller. Additionally, you'll develop and present educational programming about underage drinking dangers and social media responsibility to high school students district-wide. I refuse. This is humiliating, Judge Caprio's final statement eliminates remaining hope. Miss Miller, you may complete these sentences or spend 6 months in county detention. Consequences are no longer negotiable. As bailiffs approach to begin detention, Judge Caprio provides closing remarks. Miss Miller, you entered this courtroom treating serious criminal charges like social media content. You're departing understanding that viral fame generates real-world consequences, and some mistakes require public accountability for repair. 6 months later, during police academy graduation ceremonies, Chloe works quietly behind the scenes, organizing chairs and coordinating logistics. When ceremonies conclude, she approaches Officer Davis, recently promoted to sergeant. I wanted to congratulate you on your promotion and express gratitude for teaching me what that badge truly represents. I apologize for taking so long to understand. Across the room, Chief Miller observes his daughter with mixed pride and relief. The viral video that nearly destroyed his career ultimately rescued his daughter's character. The most valuable lessons often emerge from mistakes that strip away everything we never earned ourselves. If you enjoyed this story, you can support me by liking it and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. My loyal viewers, if you enjoy stories like this, you can check out the other videos on my channel. See you in the next video. Stay healthy.